My name is B-Walk and welcome back to Copy Your Coin, where I show you how to copy your coin in the fastest growing market in world history. All right, and I'm going to ask you to do three things, fam. I'm going to ask you to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and hit that alert button so that you know when fresh content is out for Copy Your Coin. All right, today I'm going to continue the series of top altcoins, and I'm going to talk about, as you guessed it, that was already on there, Cardano. This is actually a personal favorite of mine. I've been investing in Cardano for a little bit now, and I've seen the capabilities, the possibilities with it. I like it for a number of reasons. Number one, I think it answers a lot of questions, and we're going to go into that a little bit here in a second. But the one of the other things I like about it is it's not about a hype machine. They don't have somebody going out there telling everybody to buy Cardano, actually the coin, the token is called ADA, ADA. But they don't have anybody going there, buy Cardano for these superfluous reasons, because the reason is it is a working project. It's developed by individuals, a number of individuals in the team that are looking to actually solve issues that are current. So as we jump right here into this article, Cardano, Charles Hoskinson is one of the co-founders of Ethereum, launched Cardano in September 2017. For supporters of this digital currency, ADA, which is the token, offers all the benefits of Ethereum as well as many others. It also offers a platform for dApps and smart contracts, especially digital applications like Ethereum before it. Beyond that, ADA aims to solve some of the most pressing problems plaguing cryptocurrencies everywhere, including interoperability and scalability. Cardano also hopes to tackle the issues related to international payments, which are typically both timely and expensive. Thanks to its focus on this area, ADA was able to take an international payment processing time from days down to just seconds. This is as of July this past year. So certainly I've been following Cardano for quite some time, actually probably when I just got into the cryptocurrency space. So it's almost a little bit over a year from now. And I've really liked what they've had to offer and kind of where they're taking their project. As it's stated here, it's kind of like another generation. Oftentimes you talk about the first generation cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin, and that was just a transaction model, again, set up, and it got wildly successful because people started to understand the actual impact of what that means, and being able to send funds across the world with literally pennies on a dollar and very quickly. Of course, as Bitcoin grew in popularity and more people got involved in it, it became more expensive and more time consuming to actually make those transactions. Okay, so then you had the advent of Ethereum, and Ethereum, which is Charles Hoskinson, one of the guys who co-founded Ethereum. That was an answer to this, where it was going to say, hey, we're going to develop a smart contract, which is going to be able to do some transactions on top of transactions. Going to be able to people are going to be able to develop their projects on top of this blockchain in Ethereum, and it's going to be faster than Bitcoin. It's going to be more efficient. And it was, but it ran into this very similar thing. So where Bitcoin was doing 6 or 7 transactions a second, Ethereum started to do 17 to 18 to 19 transactions a second. But again, as more and more people got involved, the slower it became, so thus the more expensive it became. So enter Cardano, and a number of cryptocurrencies are trying to look into this particular case. But I liked about what Charles Hoskinson said. I was watching a video with him one time, and he talked about his idea of what Cardano should be. And for those of you who remember when the internet first came on board, and then we know about torrent sites, right? And torrent sites where you had individuals that were loading up. And a lot of times it was illegal material, like maybe a video, music, or whatnot. And they would load this up on their own server, and as that video or movie became more popular, more and more people would have it, and it became more ubiquitous. And what ended up happening, it became faster and faster to actually download it. Now I can say that I don't use torrent sites, but I did recognize the method of action. Charles was saying that's what he felt that a cryptocurrency solution should be. It shouldn't become slower and more expensive the more popular it becomes. it should become faster and less expensive, just similar to a torrent site. And I think that makes a lot of sense. So there you have it for Cardano, and that's the point that they're trying to. That's one of the issues they're trying to solve, as it's stated here in the article. So when I started off this video, we talked about, I wanted to show you where the Cardano project home is, and again, all the links that I talk about are going to be in the description. This is the actual the home page for the actual cryptocurrency. But what I'm more interested in is in the actual roadmap. And what I like about that, and you can see right here, what I love about it is Cardano is very, very up to date, very timely. They're letting you know as they go step by step. Yes, it may not be super fast. And I told you, it's not built up a lot of hype. So it's going to be, you're going to get what you get. It's going to be methodical. It's very much so is based on peer review, and you're going to get video updates. This one right here is about 17 minutes. But again, and they give you the next time that they're going to give you a roadmap update. And so it's you can know what to expect. And I love the idea that it's a step by step. I've been following for some time, and it has been very timely. That's excellent. Excellent. Okay, so this is a little bit on the functional side. Let's jump real quick over to, as you like to know, there's two sides of trading. You get your functional, what's actually going on, and also your technical analysis. And just real quick, so kind of give you an idea of, this is CoinMarketCap, and Cardano is here at number 9. It's currently trading right now at about 8 cents, 8 cents, a little bit more. If you round it up to 9 cents per coin, and it's been bouncing between there. I think it got as low as 6, a little bit of 6 there, and then bounced up to 99 cents. And we can take a look here and see the charts. As you notice, I've drawn the trend line. Now, I've bought certainly on the way down, but I started to really get heavily aggressive buying down in this area because I thought this was a steal. And as you see, I was expecting it to bounce, and it did. Okay, but we're in a little bit of a consolidation pattern because, as you see, this is the purple line that I drew right here. This was a support, as you can see back here in August, that we bounced on, and couldn't get back over above this resistance, which had become resistance. And then we fell through there, and then that's when it started going lower. So you see it got to a low of about almost 6 cents per coin, per token. But again, as it started to move up, then it bounced off of there and started to move up, and now this, what was once support, has become resistance. But I feel confident that it's actually going to move past here, because I think that as the project bears fruit, as people start to realize what it is that they're offering, I think it's going to be a great bang for your buck. Now, the thing about it is you can go back, and at the height, Cardano, so at its high, Cardano was at a high of $1.39. Okay, so it has certainly come down quite a bit from there. I made a little bit of money when it got up there, because I certainly didn't buy at the high. I was trading down here. However, I feel very confident that it can easily return back to that high. I think it's going to go higher. Now, obviously, you have to do your own research, but there's no doubt in my mind, after following the project and kind of seeing what's entailed and what they have going for them, I think it's just a matter of time before it reaches even greater heights than where it was. But even if it just got back to where it was, that's a 10 times rate of your return right now. More than 10 times. It's like 12 times rate of your return on your investment. So I think it's a great risk reward profile right now for Cardano. And that's another reason why it's one of my favorites. It's one that, again, it doesn't take a lot. And again, like I said, with the cryptocurrency, remember, you don't have to buy full coins. Now, in this case, you can, obviously, 8 cents. So $100 would get you almost 1,000 coins. Well, we'll get you 1,000, give you 1,000 coins plus. And this is $100. So that's enough, but if you're feeling really good, maybe you add some over a couple of weeks. You just buy $20 here, $20 there, however you see fit. But I think it's a great opportunity, because I don't see any reason why Cardano, especially when it starts to come to fruition, what it is they're planning and the ideas, the projects behind it, what the capability is, I think it's going to move much higher. So this, again, is the technical aspect. And like I said, this is a daily chart. So I'm looking at the day, and like I said, right now we're bouncing on the resistance level, which was once support, has now become the ceiling. But I have no doubt in my mind that it will get past this. It may not be today or tomorrow, but it will be past this, possibly before the end of the year. So this is a news article, and just talking about Cardano right now. So this is one of the projects they're working on and dominated this week. This is actually this past week, coming today. And again, Charles Hoskinson has been quoted saying he and his team are proud of the project and how it's kickstarting the second year of development. Their core objective is to take on the likes of Ethereum and become a go-to smart contracting platform. However, considering it's still under the Byron phase, which is basically in the beta phase, it will take a while before the real value proposition filters to investors through ADA. And that's exactly what I mean. I think this is going to be an opportunity that's going to be slow cooking, and it's not sexy. It's not something that's going to shoot. Like, I'm not talking about something that's going to make you thousands of dollars inside of 2 days or 3 months or 4 months. But slow and steady wins the race. All my people out there who remember the tortoise and the hare, that Aesop fable, that's classic. And there's a reason why it has gone down in history as it has gone down. Okay, so this is an opportunity, again, to get in on what I consider the ground floor. Certainly do your research, look into it, but I think this is a great cryptocurrency to cut your teeth on and put a little bit of money there and be comfortable. Okay, so this is a one where you put a little money and just kind of watch how it grows, and you will see nothing happens immediately. Nothing's going to turn. It's not going to turn and go from 8 cents to like $10 overnight. So you'll have opportunities to adjust your portfolio as you see fit. If you want to put more money behind it, or if you want to take money off the table, you can do that. Okay. So, question of the day: which cryptocurrency do you think Cardano will overtake? And as we look here, it's number 9. Do you think it'll move as high as 5? Will it get to EOS level? Could it possibly replace Bitcoin? Let me know in the comments below. And I'll see you next time on Copy Your Coin.